In the beginning, after chaos had given birth to existence itself, the universe was still incomplete. There was light and there was darkness, but there was no stability, no ground to stand on, no sky to look up to. From the endless depths of existence, something new began to take shape. She was not born screaming. She did not arrive with thunder. She slowly awakened, Gaia, the earth itself. Gaia did not rise from chaos she formed, layer by layer. Soil, stone, mountains, valleys, deep caves, and endless plains. For the first time, existence had a body. Gaia felt it every tremor, every silence, every whisper of the newborn universe. But even with all her strength, Gaia felt alone. She stretched endlessly in every direction, yet there was nothing above her. No stars, no sky, only the vast emptiness pressing down upon her. And so, from her own will, Gaia created something new. She gave birth to Uranus, the sky. Uranus rose above Gaia like an endless blue dome, covering her completely. He was vast, powerful, and eternal, a sky filled with potential, stars yet to be born, storms yet to rage. For the first time, Earth had a companion. Gaia and Uranus were not just creations, they were the first divine union. Earth and sky embraced, and from their union, creation truly began. Their bond was constant. Uranus never left Gaia's side. He remained pressed against her, surrounding her endlessly. Day and night blended together in an eternal closeness. From this divine union, Gaia began to give birth. First came the Titans, not gods like those who would come later, not monsters, but primordial rulers, embodiments of cosmic forces. 12 Titans were born, vast, powerful, ancient beings whose very presence shaped reality. Oceanus, the endless river that would one day encircle the world. Cronus, the Titan of intelligence and inquiry. Cronus, the Titan of constellations and the cycles of the heavens. Hyperion, the light of the sun and watcher of the skies. Iapetus, the Titan of mortality and fate. Cronus, the youngest and the most dangerous. And the 6 Titanesses. Theia, the brilliance of sight and shining metals. Rhea, the motherly force of fertility and continuity. Mnemosyne, memory itself, keeper of all knowledge. Phoebe, prophecy and divine wisdom. Tethys, the nourishing waters of life. Themis, divine law, balance and justice. Each Titan was born directly from Gaia's body, and each carried a piece of the universe within them. But the births did not stop there. Gaia also gave birth to beings of raw strength and terror, the Cyclopes, 3 giants, each with a single blazing eye, Brontes, Steripes, and Arges, masters of thunder, lightning, and fire. Their power shook the earth itself. And then came the most feared, the Hecatoncheires, 3 massive beings with 100 hands and 50 heads each, creatures of unimaginable power, capable of tearing mountains apart. Gaia loved all her children, but Uranus did not. When Uranus looked upon the Cyclops and the Hecatoncheires, he felt fear. Their strength threatened his rule. Their existence reminded him that even the sky could be challenged. So Uranus committed the first great betrayal. He forced these powerful children back into Gaia's womb, imprisoning them deep within the earth itself. Gaia screamed. Mountains cracked. The ground trembled. Pain, unlike anything before, tore through her being. But Uranus did not stop. Each time Gaia gave birth to a child he feared, he pushed them back into her depths. Gaia became both mother and prison. Her love turned into suffering. Her patience turned into rage. Deep within her, Gaia began. She could not fight Uranus herself. The sky was too vast, but she could choose a weapon. She whispered to her Titan sons. One by one, she asked them to rise against their father. Oceanus refused. Cronus hesitated. Hyperion feared the sky's wrath. Only one answered. Cronus, the youngest Titan, sharp-minded, ambitious. burning with resentment toward Uranus. Gaia forged a weapon from her own substance, a sickle made of adamant, harder than anything in existence. She placed it in Cronus's hands, and she waited. When Uranus descended to embrace Gaia once more, the moment came. Cronus struck. With a single, decisive blow, Uranus was overthrown. The sky was separated from the earth forever. Uranus's cry echoed across the cosmos, and from his spilled essence new beings would later emerge. But his reign was over. The sky retreated upward, leaving space between heaven and earth. The world could breathe. Gaia had succeeded. Her imprisoned children would one day be freed, the Titans would rule the cosmos, a new age had begun. But unknowingly, Gaia had set into motion a cycle far greater than herself, a cycle of power, of betrayal, of sons overthrowing fathers, because Cronus, the Titan who saved her, would one day become exactly like the father he destroyed. And the echoes of this first divine family would shape every god, every war, and every myth that followed. This was not just the birth of the Titans. This was the beginning of cosmic destiny itself.